Welcome to the last part of Asylum and Extradition. According to Article 14 of the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, recognizes the right of individual to seek protection from prosecution of the sovereign authority. Everyone can go to another country and seek asylum. This right is also available for fugitives who have committed political crime, but this is subjected to the condition that if your crime is against the principle of United Nations, then you do not have the right to get asylum. It is also must be noted that one has the right to seek asylum, but you do not have the right to receive asylum. Next is types of asylum. First is territorial asylum. Territorial asylum is granted within the territorial boundaries of the country offering the asylum. This is most commonly used in people accused of offence of political nature, such as treason, sedition. It must be noted that the murders of the heads of the state, criminals accused of certain terrorist activities, people accused of war crimes are some examples where one cannot be offered asylum. Extraterritorial or diplomatic asylum. Extraterritorial asylum refers to the asylum granted in embassies, legations, consulates, warships, and merchant vessels in foreign territory, and it is thus granted within the territory of the state from which the protection is sought from. International law has not recognized diplomatic asylum as a right, as it can be areas of dispute. For example, the asylum was granted to Joseph Cardinal Mitze during the uprising against the communist government in 1956. He refused to Roman Catholic schools to be secularized, which prompted him to be arrested, but he got protection from the government of the United States for 15 years. This caused great controversy. Neutral asylum. This type of asylum is shown by neutral state during the times of war. These countries may be considered asylum places for prisoners of war. It's provided asylum to troops of countries who are a part of the war. This is under the condition that they are subjected to internment during the time. It is important to note that while troops may be allowed, air forces and such countries cannot land in these areas and will be subjected to interrogation. Asylum in India. Different countries have different laws about asylum seeking. India has laws regarding immigration and asylum seeking. The most recent law of asylum seeking that has caused the most controversy is the Citizen Amendment Act, which regards to refugees. So this caused a great difference in the approach of Rohingya Muslims who were taking a refugee status in Bangladesh. Organizations like UNHCR held individual registered for asylum. People who wish to apply must come for registration with all of their family members who are present in India. According to them, the following documents are needed. Case numbers of immediate family members who have been registered under United Nations HCR, United Nations High Commission for Refugees in India or elsewhere, passport, nationality document, identity document, birth certificate, vaccination cards for children, marriage certificate, divorce and death certificate, any other documents which is needed for this purpose. The candidates will be asked to explain why they left their country and why they are seeking asylum, or will they go back to their country when the situation turns normal. All these questions will be put forth before granting them the asylum. They will be interviewed by the registration officer. Conclusion. We have discussed that the difference between extradition and asylum, the processes where various rules that are subjected to and how they are executed in India. These processes play a great part in international relationships. Topic discussed above are also very essential for the understanding of international law in a better way.